up, get your top hit. Cleaning crew, we pull out with the mop sticks. I can let my demons loose, we ride and don't get caught sick. Really, I believed in you, it turned out that you not shit.
What's up, you guys? Watching out you from another Dream signing. We got another video. Gonna be checking out an incel, bro, going crazy, bro. My man's out here venting, letting out his pain on TikTok. I got these clips from Playback, so shout out to Playback for providing these clips, man. But we're gonna get into it, bro.
Great. Females will always deserve to be
Females will always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys like me. What would they deserve?
Nice guys like me.
Our homie seems mad entitled. Like, bro, it's never that serious.
Sexy. This is why it's important to go through all the pictures, ladies. Sexy. What the fuck is this?
Oh.
Right. Women catfish on dating apps too, and they do not get made fun of for it. But when I do it, I gotta get made fun of. The double standards at its finest.
Is he? I'm assuming he's saying grape as in the R word. It makes sense because he held up the grape. And I'm not sure, some people that might watch that might be new to the whole like internet stuff, like saying something is going to be great, or the grape is like a code word for the R word, just like how like instead of saying the N word, people say ninjas. So for people that don't know, that's pretty much what grape means. And as I saw in the beginning of this clip, that's what he was talking about. And he held up a red grape. So
great. Will always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys like me.
Bro, that's what the fuck? Bro, you're fucking weird. All right, hold on. This nigga's creep.
Sexy. This is why it's important to go through all the pictures, ladies. Sexy. What the fuck is this?
Right. Women catfish on dating apps too. You do not get made fun of for it. But when I do it, I gotta get made fun of. The double standards at its finest.
Bro, there's a lot of double standards. There's a shit ton. Unfortunately, men, we don't take benefit with 95% of the double standards that we have in society. Probably the only double standard that we get to, I guess, embrace be towards sex. Like, we can have sex with way more people and not have nearly as negative of a connotation compared to women. And that's just the standards that I'm not gonna say the standards, but it's just, bro, just the world we live in, bro. Like, females, like, they have a lot of, they put a lot of emphasis in the way they look in their beauty. So therefore, you know, they're gonna prop themselves up certain ways to be attractive to certain men. And catfishing in there is never good, but it's not looked at the same when a girl does it. Like, when a girl does it, we clown them too, we make fun of them too. But when a guy does it, it's kind of like, you know, it's just because we don't prioritize beauty as men when it comes to dating. Like, the way that a woman will catfish is by her looks. The way a guy will catfish is his status and his income. A guy will be on Instagram posting pictures of a lot of different shit. Or he might post pictures with like a Lambo or a McLaren or a G-Wagon, but 9 times out of 10, that's a rental. Or that's 9 times out of 10, that's not a car that he owns. Or he might take a picture in front of a mansion, but he's just there for a party. And he's just trying to just make it seem like that he has his lifestyle that he doesn't really have. Or, you know, every single time he travels, he might take a lot of pictures, but, you know, the nigga only has like $1,000 in bank account. Niggas would be all up in the section and table. They'll pay, you know, $1,000 or $2,000-$3,000 for the table, but then they only got like $500 for their name. Right after they swipe that card, they only got a couple $100 left. But it's just the persona. It's the peacocking. It's the way for them to draw attention from other women. Just like how for women, they prop themselves up, they look good, they put on makeup, they get their lips injected, they get their butts injected, their titties injected, they get their hair done. They have all this shit to, you know, draw attention from men. So you can't really hate the player, but you just gotta hit the game, bro.
Females will get enough of rejecting me for being short, especially you black women.
What?
That's a threat, it's a promise, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, this nigga is crazy, bro. What the fuck? He said, "I'd love to see them stitches." Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bruh?
Untouchable, and I am bulletproof. I went viral two times before tonight, and nothing ever happened to me, and nothing will ever happen to me personally. So do with that as you will.
Honestly, bro, look, man. I hope something does happen to you. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna say I hope, but I'm not gonna be upset, or I would not be sad if something does happen to you. You can't be out here saying that women deserve to be raped just because they don't find you attractive, and that you would love to see them stitches because they don't find you attractive, or because they're making fun of you, bro. It's a fucking internet. If you have a problem with people making fun of you because you post certain shit online, or people don't agree with the shit you post, then maybe you should not be on the internet. Like, I don't know why people have this weird concept, and that they'll post something online, get negative reception about it, and then they will threaten people or be upset that they're getting negative reception on whatever they're posting online. It's like, bro, you're on the internet. You have to realize that not everyone's gonna agree with what you post. The people that you have in your circle, your tight-knit circle, they might agree with it, and they might be too scared. They might not be in a place where they can tell you that they don't agree with you. Because a lot of times, a lot of people hang out with a lot of yes men. I don't hang out with yes men, honestly. I also don't have too many friends. But when you're on the internet, you're opening a pool up to people that you've never seen before. People that think a totally different way that you think, or receive information in a total different way, or carry on information in a total different way. So bro, like, it's not a kumbaya on the internet, bro. You're gonna have niggas that just don't agree with what the fuck you're putting out. And what you're saying right now is that you're basically saying that because you're not seen as attractive, because girls aren't checking for you, bro, you want to wish harm in them, bro. You're a weirdo, dog. I think it's weird. He should get jumped.
Disrespectful comments. But one thing, nobody is gonna say nothing to my face, and I know that for sure. So I catfished a few chicks before in dating apps.
This nigga is weird, bro.
No matter how nice you are, they will still reject you in a heartbeat. Why do you big females reject short men? Answer in the comments and share. Why do you females always reject the nice guys like me for them dope dealers out there?
Bro, cause you're fucking whack. Cause you're lame, my nigga. Like, that's why. Like, you can be a nice guy without being a nice guy. Like, bro, a nice guy is just a guy that shows up too much. A nice guy is a guy that tries too hard, bro. You're trying too hard. You can be a nice guy and not have to try. And when I'm saying trying too hard, you try too hard by trying to win over a chick. And you can still, gain attention from a woman without you having to do that. And a lot of times when it comes to the dating, at least what I've learned, is that I'm gonna put myself out there, but I'm not going to try too hard for any girl that doesn't seem like she can reciprocate the same energy back. So if I'm talking to a girl, if I feel like she's not feeling me, bro, I'm not going to continue to try. It has nothing to do with you being a nice guy. It's just like, that's not, like, you could still be nice without you being deemed as a nice guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, a nice guy is a guy that always tries to make time for a girl. Like, if a girl's not reciprocating the same kind of energy that she wants to make time for you too as well, then bro, it's time for you to cut back. But if she does reciprocate that same value, that she wants to see you too as well, just as much as you want to see her, if not, she wants to see you more than you want to see her, that's a time that you can, you be nice. And that's a time when you can plan the date, or you can take her out some nice, to go get something to eat, or you can take her on a nice little hiking trail, or you can do little things for her, little sweet things for her. Like, that's not being a nice guy. Being a nice guy is trying way too hard, and because you think that if you love bomb this girl and you try to, win her over by doing too much shit that she didn't really work for, that's a nice guy. You're doing way too much for a girl that didn't have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, the thing you should put the biggest barrier around is your time and your resources. Because as men, that's what defines us. Our resources, the stuff that we build, the legacy we leave behind, the time that we make to better ourselves and to put ourselves and our loved ones in a better situation as far as life. If you're a guy this is like, just like being a hoe. It's like it's the same kind of concept of being a thought, because a girl has to work to fit your lifestyle. She has to work to be a part of the legacy that you're trying to build for yourself and your loved ones. See, girls, when it comes to the dating market, their whole thing is like their beauty and their sexuality. So if they give that up to a guy so quickly that these niggas don't have to work for shit, then yeah, you're a hoe. You're easy. The same thing when it comes to this, when it comes to guys, like, we build a legacy. So therefore, because we're building a legacy, we have a lot of time that we have for ourselves that we use to better ourselves and to make money and provide resources and get stronger and get more fit. So if you're so quick to give that said sacred time and energy and legacy to a girl that is undeserving, you're easy, bro. You're a pushover. You're a simp. You're an incel. You're a loser. You're a nice guy. That's when you get painted as a nice guy. It's the same. You're a man hoe. It's the same way we view sluts, the girls that can get fucked off a rib. You're the type of nigga that can get taken advantage of to go out to get finessed for a couple of drinks at the bar, get finessed for a meal, get finessed for a vacation, get finessed for a bag, get finessed to get a bill paid. You're that same nigga. The same girl that can get finessed out of her cheeks, that's you. Just the male version.
Dope dealers out there. What do you females get from putting nice guys last? That's what I want.
I would put you last too, bro.
Not only do females
You're
put
lame,
nice
my nigga.
guys last, for some reason they also put light-skinned men like me last.
No. Whoa. What the fuck? And that just can't happen. Yo, champ, cowboy, slow down. Look. And don't draw this light skins into this, bro. Don't draw this light skins into this, my nigga. Cause look, I don't gotta deal with that. You see what I'm saying? I don't gotta deal with that. That's just because, you know what I'm saying, I got a different kind of swag to me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really gotta deal with all that. But so don't bring me into that, nigga. It's just you, nigga. That's just you, my nigga. Like, that's how you get treated, bro. Not me. I'm good. We good over here for that. But yeah, man. Got his mom talking. His mom's gonna give us some insight.
His mother. And I've tried for years to tell him and encourage him to get therapy and help. I've told him multiple times that you have mommy issues. Me, I'm the mama. So you have issues with me. And you need to go to therapy and get those things worked out, because if you respect me and if you love me and don't have issues with me, then you wouldn't be a...
I'm not gonna lie, like, wouldn't you feel uncomfortable being around your son if he's talking about raping girls?
Attacking women for no reason at all. The only time, for me, my personal belief, when a person such as him attacks women for no reason is because they have issues with their mother. Cool. But here's the thing. No one deserves that. No one deserves to be talked to any kind of way. No one deserves to be mistreated, threatened, feel unsafe, or anything like that because of his issues. His issues is his issues, and he needs to work on them. There is no excuse. Mental health is a very serious issue that we have going on, right? But he knows right from wrong.
Look, man, I remember I was in that same slot. I remember, you know, there's a time period that, you know, dating for me, I just seemed was just so hard and just so difficult. And it was hard for me to really, every time I kind of like had an interest in a girl, it just never worked. It still doesn't work. I have no problem receiving dates and hanging out with girls and getting girls to like me. That's not an issue. It's just like trying to find out one that's worth me wanting to share what I've built for myself and what I am building still for myself, you know, with that girl. The thing that you gotta recognize, and this is not even for this guy, this is just for men in general, is that if you see that there's a certain type of demand, you know, when it comes to guys from girls, then bro, what you have to do is recognize what it is, work on yourself so you can fit that mold the best you can. You know, I remember I got fucked over by a chick 3 years ago, and I turned my back towards, you know, YouTube. I turned back towards my hustle. I was working at, you know, a franchise that I was probably only bringing in like a year, and I wasn't making money. No, not as much as I should have or could have. And the more I kind of, you know, started watching more podcasts, you know, Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, all that kind of shit. A lot of other different like Just Pearly Things and Rollo Tomasi and what's that guy's name? Steph is Cold, AMS, like those guys. You know, you start to learn different things, and especially Kevin Samuels, man, like rest in peace. Like it made me want to be better as a man. It made me want to take more of a closer look into the mirror, into what do I need to do for me to attract a certain type of guy. Whoa, pause. A certain type of girl. No, I'm already tall. I'm like 6'1". I'm a good looking guy, but the money's not there. And the leadership isn't there either. As much as I thought I was a leader, bro, you're not. If you're gonna let a girl do all that shit to you, is what the last girl did to me like 3-4 years ago, then bro, clearly you're not a good leader, and clearly you don't stand on your own morals, and you have weak standards. So what I did was that I strengthened my morals, I heightened my standards, I became stoic, I'm stern on my standards, and I end up making 4 or 5 times as much money as I was 3-4 years ago. And with me working so hard to get to the point that I can provide X, Y, and Z for myself, my family, and a girl if I had one, my standards went up with that. What I'm willing to tolerate, not tolerate, went up with that. My confidence went up with that. And that's something that no one can ever take away from me. And, you know, it's just like, you know, if I was putting that much work in the gym, if I'm working out, I'm getting the body that I want, you gain a confidence with that, you know, and that's something that no one can ever take away from you. And really what you have to do is look in the mirror and see for yourself, what is it that these people want and what can I do about myself that can fit that mold to the best ability. So if you know you're a short guy, bro, hit the gym. You know, get a little stronger, gain some muscle physique, get a haircut, grow your hair out, maybe try something new. Maybe get tatted a little bit, a couple little tattoos that might mean something to you, and get your money right. You do that, bro, like especially you get stronger, get in the gym and make more money, bro, you're gonna be able to bag girls, bro. Go out there, date a lot. Like, find out what you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like. You know, fuck up a couple times so that there could be funny stories to tell in the future. And, you know, like that's what comes with being a man. Like, you know, we don't have the same luxury that girls have, that they get born, that we're born with value. Like, we're not born with value, bro. Like, guys have to bust their ass off to get value and hopefully be that high value top 15, 20, 10% man. And unfortunately, the sad story about that is that most guys will never get there. Only a few would. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do that's going to have you get there? Are you going to sit on the internet and complain and talk about you assaulting girls and shit and be a fucking weirdo and a fucking lame ass nigga? Or are you going to look yourself in the mirror, hop in the gym, get a new job, and scale up? That choice is up to you. You can't be mad at the girls for not fucking with you, my nigga. You just a lame, dusty ass nigga. And you are, clearly. If you're on the internet talking about assaulting girls because they're not interested in you, then you're a weirdo, bro. You're a fucking weirdo. And I don't feel sorry for you, because I was in that same boat too. I wasn't talking about assaulting girls or anything. I'm not like you. I'm not weird. But I was in that same boat too. I was annoyed and frustrated, and because I just couldn't find anyone to really, it was hard for me to start dating. And I got out of that hole. And so, you know, so I'm looking down at you right now like, damn, my nigga, shit sucks to be down there. You know what I'm saying? But I knew something had to change, and I made that change. And I'm not perfect. There's still stuff I want to build about myself still to this day. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm still on a road for the best. You know what I'm saying? My journey's not over. And it's still a work in progress. But you can't sit there and be stagnant and mope and complain while everyone else is working on themselves getting to the top. Every other guy you know is working on themselves getting to the top. You're going to sit there and just ball up and be a little bitch? Like, I don't feel sorry for you, my nigga. I don't. Like, you're honestly just fucking weird, but your choices are up to you. Like, it's your choice, bro. I can't call you bro, because honestly, I ain't no brother with no nigga that wants to grape girls. Like, it's up to you. It's just up to you, man. Like, I don't know. But I can't sit here and blame other podcasts either. I saw Playback said something about Fresh and Fit, and I even hear girls say that sometimes, that Fresh and Fit gives birth to incels. I don't think that's true. I think most guys that watch Fresh and Fit do recognize that, hey, there's something that's fucked up that I have to change about myself. And there's a very few amount of guys that are at the level that they're high value now. Most guys are still in the process of working on themselves, but there's a small minority of men that are like this guy, that they sit there and they watch Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels only because they get joy off of seeing girls get kicked out. They get joy off of Kevin Samuels, being hostile to women because they're delusional, but they get joy off of girls being shitted on. You know, they don't even really watch the content to better themselves. They just watch the content because to them, seeing a girl get shitted on and dunked on is like revenge to them. It's like, yeah, get her, yeah, get her, yeah, tell that bitch, fuck that hoe, yeah, she's a slut, tell her she's a slut, let her know she's a slut. It's like, they enjoy that. Because to them, that's revenge on every single girl that shitted on them. To them, that's revenge for every single girl that never accepted that date. that never gave him that text back, that never gave him that number when they asked her for a phone number, that curved her in the club, in the night bar. That's revenge for every single girl that broke up with them and then left them for another person or cheated on them. That's their revenge. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm not gonna sit here and say Fresh and Fit gave birth to that, because they didn't. Kevin Samuels didn't give birth to that, bro. Those niggas are always gonna, these losers are always gonna be there. They're always gonna be there. Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels just gave him something to laugh about. It didn't create those type of guys. They didn't create these type of guys. These guys have already been that way because they're just fucking losers and they're fucking weird. This nigga's a weirdo. But you know, it's for every man that's watching this video, for every man that just watches these like podcasts and stuff, bro, like that, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. You know, God rest Kevin Samuels, man. Like, you know, he taught me a lot about myself, that and made me recognize, you know, that, bro, like, you're a valuable person, bro. Like nigga, like, you don't know how good you are, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially being at a certain point that, you know, you're making a certain amount of money, you're a good looking guy, you got no kids, bro. Like, you got the whole world in your hands, man. Like, you on the same level as these Instagram baddies with these big ass fat BBLs and big titties and shit. You on the same level they on, if not more, because they ain't have to work for that shit. They didn't have to work for that shit. They didn't. So, like, and you got no kids. A lot of these girls that look mid, like solid sixes, they got children. And they expect a guy like you to bow down to them. You got me fucked up. I had to bust my ass off to get to this point. I ain't bowing down and begging for no girl, for nobody. This ain't happening. I just don't, I can't be, I built too much for myself, bro. I can't be like that. I can't do it. I can't, bro. Like, maybe the nigga that had too much time on his hands 4 years ago, yeah. But now, like, I'm too selective because I got too much shit going on, bro. I got YouTube. I got a job. I'm a manager at a job. Like, I make great money. Like, I got a lot of shit going on for myself. You know, I'm trying to get into property. I'm trying to get into real estate. Bro, like, I got too much stuff going on. I got people I'm taking care of. I got people that I help out. So, you know what I'm saying? I got too much time on my hands. And if a girl doesn't want to see me, okay, cool. Respect. On to the next. I'm not going to sit here and be like, she deserves to get raped and fuck her. And nah, bro. This is just another funny story to tell in the future. This is another story time video for YouTube, bro. Ain't no big deal. But this nigga right here is the reason why a lot of girls are scared of men. This is a prime example of the type of creepy, weird shit that girls talk about. This is that nigga. This is him right here. The nigga's just like this. But yeah, man, this is a sad story, and I hope this guy gets some help and, you know, learns that he should stop being a fucking weirdo. But yeah, bro, if I was you, try to grow a beard, hop in the gym, get your money right, and, you know, probably grow your hair out a little bit because your head's big as hell. So maybe if you try to hide that shit and then, you know, get a beard and hit the gym and learn how to talk to people and not be a fucking weirdo, you might be able to get a couple dates. But until then, if I was a chick, I wouldn't date you either. And that's the thing you want to ask yourself. One, are you the type of, well, this is one thing, look, for any man that doesn't want to struggle with women, there's two things that you need to ask yourself. One, am I the guy that girls want? Girls want this out of men. They want this, money, provision. They want a protector. They want all this stuff. Am I able to provide that? Number one. The second question you want to ask yourself is, if I was a girl, would I date me? If the answer is no to one of them, bro, you shouldn't be dating, bro. You shouldn't be dating. If you don't have enough money, to take care of you and a girl, you should not be dating anybody. And I'm not saying dating as in you're paying for every single bill she has. But to the point that if she was move in with you, she don't gotta put in for the rent. You're already taking care of all the rent and mortgage. Like, all that's taken care of. The only thing she gotta worry about is her car note, her insurance, her car insurance, and groceries. You worry about everything else. So if you're not making that much money that you can do that, then you have no business dating anybody, bro. You should focus on yourself, honestly, respectfully. That being said, y'all, peace, love, and positivity like always. This is Watching Out You from the Dream. Signing out. We got another Another video, main channel video on the way, coming soon.
Turn out that you
We
not
out.
shit. Moving
Peace.
on, that's easy too. Quit acting like I'm not rich. Fuck these IG hoes, I'd rather have a block bitch. She been playing on my heartstrings like a